Hi, and welcome to Tech Talk, the Banker's video series on all things FinTech. I'm Joy Macknight, Technology Editor at The Banker, and I'm here with Damian Kimmelman, the co-founder and CEO of DueDil, a London firm that provides online access to company data. So we're talking about the fallout from Brexit on the FinTech community in London. Damian, thanks so much for joining us today. So maybe tell us a wee bit about DueDil, but also why London as a financial centre is so important to your business.
So during uncertain times like these, businesses rely on my company to find the right businesses to deal with and avoid the wrong ones. The majority of our customers are financial services and professional services, and they're based in London. So that's why London is very important to us.
Okay, and what do you think, what kind of impact do you think the Brexit vote will have on the London FinTech community? Obviously, there's been a lot of discussion and debate about that.
So I think it's really pretty damaging for banks. Whether it's also damaging for FinTech startups remains to be seen. It could be phenomenally helpful to FinTech startups because they're the ones that are agile, they're the ones that can seize opportunities, and there's certainly tons of new opportunities that are created in times of uncertainty.
But do you think there's, like some banks are talking about retrenching, let's say, some of their employees back to their, European bases? Do you think that's going to have any kind of impact on the FinTech community as a whole?
Certainly, but I think some of these issues are over-dramatized. I think it's way too early to tell how all the chips will land, and a lot of these businesses that are saying that they're, and I've been misquoted myself, that we're going to move our headquarters. We're not. I think that we really need to see what happens with the new Prime Minister, what her policies are going to be like, and then move from there. London is still a mega center for FinTech, and that's not going to change overnight.
Okay, but I know Innovate Finance held a sort of a town hall meeting in Level 39 trying to pull together the FinTech community. What were the main themes that came out of that? Are your views sort of representative of the others in the room at that time?
I think the views are mixed. I think largely the views could be summed up as, 2 weeks ago we were playing offense and now we're playing defense. And that's not a great place to be in. But with this volatility comes tremendous opportunities for the businesses that are agile, for the businesses that dust themselves off and try and figure out how they can use this to their advantage.
So obviously there's a new Prime Minister coming in. What do you think that the UK government can do to continue to foster and support the FinTech community in London?
So I think that the new Prime Minister is going to be dealt a difficult set of cards. There are a few things that are obvious that the new Prime Minister can do, such as a stimulus package, and that's already coming into effect. But more importantly, she can use this opportunity to redesign the financial services in the UK and redefine the infrastructure that those financial services sit on. Most governments aren't audacious enough to do things like that, but we really have an opportunity to redesign how the banking system works, redesign how foreign exchange works, et cetera.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much for coming in today, Damian.
Thank you.